player, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Yeah. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Don't touch it! Don't touch!
Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Great. Hey!
Now Hurts. Now he takes, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Very curious call. He could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Look out!
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Pass brought in by Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
he will score. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Great, check. Delta.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Look out!
On the handoff, this is Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Offside, defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
What's that?
They'll run with Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Alert!
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What's that?
Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across.
56.
Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Look out!
One more time with Cook. Powering forward. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Delta!
Hurts now. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Don't touch that. Crowd left, Yeti. 73. 73. Don't touch.
Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball. And it'll be second down.
Great, set. Don't touch.
Hurts. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Allen on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got it! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Looking downfield for Coleman.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Play action. It's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Allen. Off he goes. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm. Nothing fancy here. This was old-school throwback smash-mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A pickup there of 28 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense, and Josh Allen head back onto the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance 56. From the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
We spent a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hurts again. just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and that'll set up fourth down.
Stop. What's that?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Half 85.
Allen will throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
And in a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
Delta.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just...
This one batted in the air and intercepted.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Here we go.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Allen to throw. taking off. He'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, Hurts. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. So, no shortage. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Look out!
Here's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offside.
Defensively,
Defense.
they got a little too eager, as we could see.
Stop.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough